Scott Boda here with Steeda Autosports to give you a little in-depth look at our manufacturing capabilities and why back in the mid-2000s, Dario Orlando decided to move all of our manufacturing and distribution center up here to Valdosta, Georgia. One of the things that's always remained true with Steeda is we take pride in being American made. So when the Mustang changed its chassis from the Fox body to that S197 you see in the background, we had a whole new catalog full of parts. But instead of going overseas, we wanted to reinvest in America. That's when we moved to Valdosta, Georgia back in December of 2008. You saw the Kias and the Toyotas of the world moving up here as well. So what we wanted to do was provide competitive pricing, great products, the best products for your Ford on the market, and we do that right here in Valdosta, Georgia. Not only working with the wonderful Wiregrass Technical College, but also the local high schools with some of their work-based learning programs. We also work with the Skill Bridge program, hiring veterans straight out of Moody Air Force Base. And let's face it, we probably have over half a dozen veterans right here from all branches, Air Force, Marines, Army, you name it. So follow along as we give you a quick little behind the scenes of, at Steeda, how it's made. Now this is where we design, engineer, and manufacture all these parts for your Ford vehicle. It's something Steeda prides itself on. Not only do we manufacture, but we're one of the only people in our entire industry that designs, engineers, manufactures everything and distributes all in one location. We're gonna show you how we do some of that stuff right now. We're over here in Welding and Fabrication, where we're gonna take our raw material, get on over to our CNC tube bender, load into one of these jigs, and that's how we make all of our sway bars, strut tower braces, you name it. F-150, Mustang, Explorer, Ford Focus, Fusion. So we take it basically the raw material, we'll cut it, tube bender, and get into one of these welding stations, and then back to powder coat we go. So once the parts have been welded, they're gonna come back here to powder coating. Here Candace is working on one of our new K members. This is a super cool project we're working on with John Uris of Hellion Turbo Systems. In fact, this one's going out to somebody that you're gonna see a really cool video on soon. We got Joshua over here pulling out some of our Mach-E front sway bars. They're about to go into the oven here. 400 degrees, come out looking beautiful. Now when they're prepping those, they're sandblasting them. We wash them down with a phosphate bath, throw them in the oven, have them come out, and you can see here's a whole line of textured black parts from the Ford Fusion to the Maverick, to the older Fusion, even some bars there in the back for some of the McQueen project cars. So here we are in the machine shop. The machine shop was our biggest expansion when we came to Valdosta back in 2008. Basically, we doubled our machining capabilities. One of the things you'll notice with the machines is all of our lathes have bar feeders. What this does is it allows us to load in the raw material. It gets fed into the machines. We got some shift levers being made over here. Over on this side, we've got our CNC mills. The same concept. They're all gonna have pallet changers. What that allows us to do is load in the raw material on the outside of the machine or on the tombstone of this one. And when that's ready, they hit the button, the parts are done being machined inside, it's gonna swap out the pallets. Basically, efficiency is the name of the game. We knew if we had to manufacture in America, we had to find ways to be competitive. These machines from Haas and Mazak help us do just that. On the lathe side of things, we all deal with Morisiki. They're known for their outstanding quality. One of the cool items we're doing is our through bolt kit. This is made out of 4140 chromoly. These are for the S550 Mustang. We actually make the bolts here in-house because you can't buy a fully threaded bolt that's 130 millimeters long. That's a grade 12.9. So we're doing some IRS subframe components here, the bolts on here. We'll see all of our material over here on the floor. So basically, we try to design this so that each worker can work on 2 workstations. These are all the materials with the different travelers. This allows us to have all these jobs in line and being ready to go on the machines, basically trying to be as efficient as possible. Now let's go check out assembly. All right, well, so that was the machine shop. Now we're gonna head out to the assembly department. Assembly is a very integral part because there's so many nuts, bolts, bushings, washers, spacers, basically every single part that we make, these guys got to know how to do it. So Kyle's over here doing our ever popular IRS brace. I think they see him about every 2 days out here. Jacob, he's doing our 2-point G-track brace. In the background, you'll see the nuts, the bolts, the bushings, all of their inventory up here, from air filters to springs, strut tower braces, control arms, bushings, adjusters, you name it. But every single part that comes through this facility has to be checked by assembly. They're gonna label it, they're gonna proudly slap on that Made in the USA sticker. Then we're gonna take it over to shipping and get it out to you guys, the customer. So basically, you just saw a whole behind the scenes of how it's made here at Steeda Autosports. Why we chose to open up a manufacturing facility after the introduction of the S197 in 2004, to be competitive, to proudly make parts here in America, to support the American workers, and at the end of the day, makes the best darn products for the Ford vehicles possible. Everything you just saw out here being made, it's got a lifetime warranty, because we are so proud to stand behind it, because we know how tough and durable it is. Check out our TikTok, our Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Follow us on all of our social channels. Let us know what you like about the video. Let us know more of what you'd like to see. If you want to see any other specific parts being made. But remember guys, Steeda, speed matters.